John Lennon, Paul McCartney, George Harrison, and Ringo Starr. No, this isn't a scene from the Ed Sullivan Show. It's the Liverpool Legends, 4 talented performers hand-picked by George Harrison's sister Louise. Regularly performing in Branson, the Fab Four took a road trip to the Main Street Music Hall in Osage Beach.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liverpool Legends.
The inspiration for this band was to have a really, really, really good tribute band, because there's lots of them out there. And I wanted something that, if my brother was still alive, he'd like to hang out with these guys. So we were very careful and chose a bunch of really fine, crazy, mad, crazy bunch of kids, yeah. She's telling all the world.
Well, who do we have standing behind us, starting on your right shoulder?
I don't even know who's on my right shoulder. Okay, this is Ed Sullivan, Mr. Ed Sullivan, and then we've got Ringo next to him, and we have Paulie here, Paul, and then we have
Big John.
We have John.
Big John.
And he's so much like John that he's even like John when he's not being John. Wow. And then this guy over here is my new brother. Well, he's not that new anymore. The newness is rubbing off because we've known each other for so long now. We've now got to the point when we fight with each other.
Oh
That's how close we are.
So you're like family.
Yeah.
She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, 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 yeah. There's a lot of memories I know that you have growing up and spending time obviously with the band and your brother George, and can you pull some of those memories out and tell us why you got the band all together and you're kind of reliving maybe perhaps a little bit?
No, it's completely different actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not at all like, because when I started out with the real Beatles, we had nothing. Absolutely, and we still have nothing. So actually, it's not all that different, you know. But I had moved to this country, and I was trying to get my kid brother's band music played on the radio stations all across the continent, and it was a big job because nobody wanted to hear them. They would say, "Oh, they're not going anywhere. They're terrible," you know. So, but I kept on plugging and writing to Brian Epstein and writing to George Martin and Dick James and all of those people, and the people at Capitol Records eventually. And so finally, I ended up going to New York on February the 7th, 1964, and met the rest of them. Of course, I'd already met George when he was 8 hours old. Oh, yeah. And he had even less than nothing then. I mean, he didn't even have any teeth back then when I first met him. But it's just the whole thing, I think, about the Beatles. A philosopher guy once said to me that they are kind of like the 20th century's messenger. You know how throughout the centuries of history, we've had teachers that have come along to try to say to people, you should care about each other. You should be loving toward each other. You should try to live together in peace. And this philosopher said the Beatles were the 20th century's interpretation of that message. And, you know, judging from the kind of reception that we get wherever we go, we know it's not just the music, it's also what the Beatles were all about that keeps people inspired and keeps people coming back for more.
Listen till you want to know a secret, till you promise not to tell. Closer, let me whisper in your ear.
Surely your lives somewhat parallel who you imitate. Is that true? Yes or no?
Just We just do a show and we play them on stage. We're actors and singers and musicians, so when we're done, that's what they couldn't do when they got off the stage. They had to run around and be chased around by a million people and, you know, get their clothes ripped off, and that's no fun at all.
That doesn't happen to you now?
No.
It doesn't?
No. Well, I know one of the things that George said once when talking about, they did a couple of movies, and somebody said, "Oh, do you like being in the movies?" And he says, "No." He said, "I find it hard enough trying to pretend to be myself."
Okay, I gotta ask, what's your favorite song? What's your favorite Beatles song?
All of them.
Really? Give one.
No,
Okay.
one of my favorites is "Don't Let Me Be Misunderstood."
That's a nice one.
Very good.
Yeah, because as many times as you get quoted on the radio or in the newspapers, it always seems to get changed around a little bit.
And you really can't pick a favorite Beatles song.
No,
anymore.
there's too many good ones. Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy. I mean, the craze is still there, and I find that just very awesome. And it's sellout crowds. You always have sellout crowds. And we're really excited to have you guys in Lake of the Ozarks and to perform here. And thanks to the Convention and Visitors Bureau and Tri-County Lodging for bringing you guys here. But any final thoughts? Louise, it's just, just you sitting here is just, it means a lot to me. And I know you traveling with the band. Obviously that means a lot to you guys to be working for such a wonderful woman.
She's a good driver.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, except when I'm driving the Yellow Submarine, I got stopped by the cops one time in Nashville, because I was going too fast. But they didn't give me a ticket. They just wanted to take pictures of me in the Yellow Submarine car.
Well, that's perfect. Yeah, sketched out on a napkin, just like you.
I haven't even figured out lunch plans yet.
We all live in a yellow submarine.
Somewhere in Osage Beach. You figure it out.
That was marvelous, you! The screaming lady.
She licked some of the sugar off some of them, put it back.
Ron and Debbie, I can't remember their last names.
Make sure you talk now. Don't sit there and stick it with me.
Yellow submarine. I already have it, Mike. And radio broadcasting, we'll start over. So funny, let's start over. See these outtakes? I want them.